folks, and right here I've got a new drolet 2000 or drolet, whatever you want to call it. I think it's the biggest stove that drolet got right now, and on their stove marketing. So I bought this stove a couple of months ago, and those types of stoves is kind of new to me, even though I've been burning wood now for a long time. I'm used to burning like with the hot air furnace, forced air, or hot water system. This is one of the first stoves I ever had, and this here I'm using to heat my house with. And this stove eats up at 2,400 square feet. It's got about 100,000 BTUs. Well, there's a couple things when I first got the stove that I kind of had to learn to really how to work it, because this is a EPA stove. It doesn't have the catalytic system, but it do have the tube secondary combustion burning system, air tube system in the top part of the stove. So first when I got the stove, the first month or so when I started burning the stove, I just used to get the fire going good and close it off with the air control system there and let her burn away. And in about a month or so I checked the pipes, and it was full of creosote. I mean, it was full. And but the problem was I wasn't using the stove like you're supposed to use it. So since I started learning how to use the stove, and the glass used to be completely dirty all the time. Always trying to clean the glass. And but I use the glass. Some people use the ash and the newspaper. I find that really messy. So what I use is those. I don't know if you're familiar with the SOS pads. You buy them in a little box, roll it on the back. You can use it on glass, use it on windshields. So I use the SOS pads, put them on there with a bit of spray, a bit of water. The SOS pad cleans it up like shiny new. But I haven't been doing that in the last couple of weeks because I've been getting the heat up in the stove, and that's the key with this stove. You got to get the heat up with this drolet. You got to get the heat up to at least 600 degrees Fahrenheit. And have a good burn on, and then I find when I get the heat up, I can turn this air system completely off, and it will burn for the full cycle of the stove, right to coals, like as I'm getting there now. The system is not on, and it keeps the glass super clean, and you get a little bit of white filament, but that's, according to the book, that's normal. It's also a convectionary stove, so it drives the heat out this way. On the back of the stove is actually fairly cool, and the front is really hot. And I can put my hand, this is a single wall pipe. Right now I got about 200 degrees difference in the stove, so I got 300. So there's about 500 on the stove, 500 degrees Fahrenheit right here. But I can put my hand, look. I can put my hand on this stove, look, and keep it there. On a single pipe stove, because that's how good this stove is. I never could ever do that with a stove before. It was designed to throw the heat out and not losing the heat up in this pipe, and that saves a lot on your wood as well. Now, another issue that I had with the wood too is up in this part of Canada where we're burning the wood, we use 90% of fir, balsam fir. That's what we use. We get a bit of birch, a bit of spruce, but 90% of our burning is balsam fir, and balsam fir is a soft wood. It's not a hardwood like ideal. Ideal hardwood would be really good, but we use the balsam fir, so that's what we use. But I still find it great. I still get about a good 10 hours plus burning time, and that's what it's going. And secondary combustion right to the end. I bought the stove brand new for about $1,500 from right from the store. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you got any questions, please put it on there on YouTube, and I'm glad I'll try to answer as I can. But that's the things I found with the stove and how to run it. And right now I'm really enjoying the stove. I got about over 30 degrees in there in the bottom. This is in the basement. This into the house, and upstairs is just beautiful. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed watching this with this drolet stove, made in Canada. Oh, that's hot. And hopefully I get back to you. Thank you.